भ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। प्रणाम महाराज। बोलून महाराज। अच्छा अच्छा
ওই ব্যাস পূজার কিছু সামান আছে।
আচ্ছা
ওই যে আরতি জিনিসগুলো। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা উনি বলতে আপনি রেখে দিন। আচ্ছা তো আপনাদের এখানে রাখুন বলুন না, আপনি রেখে দিন, সুবিধা হবে। ওটা আমি মানে সেবাটা করেছিলাম।
স্যার ইংরেজিতে পাঠ হবে আমার?
হ্যাঁ ইংরেজি ভালো তো, আমি ইংরেজি চাইছি।
ঠিক আছে।
আই ওয়ান্ট ইংলিশ।
So we are hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 5th chapter. You want to speak something in English?
Yeah, I want to something in English, but I cannot express in English. But I understand English.
You can understand. Okay.
But I express in Sanskrit.
So we are hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, chapter number 5. Prahlad had been inquired by the two teachers, Shanda and Amarka, that who is giving this intelligence to you, which is separate from everyone else's knowledge? Whom did you get this knowledge from? They have been teaching the subject of belonging to the self and belongs to someone else. That is Rajaniti in the politics, in the political science. The subject deals with, this is my territory, this is my kingdom, and this is someone else. So this kind of discrimination and dualities are seen in, political studies, which Prahlad did not like in the first place. So Prahlad Maharaj started his reply by telling that I offer my prayers to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, whose Maya living entities to think that this belongs to me. And he further explains to the student, to the teachers, that this is animalistic intelligence, the intelligence of not mine. Those who are not situated on the platform of Atma are no better than animals. Animals live completely on a bodily plane. They don't have a discriminating power of what is good, bad, what is eternal, what is non-eternal. They don't have. They cannot be situated on the platform of Atma unless until there is an exceptional case, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made all the the animals dance in ecstasy while chanting the names of Krishna. Unless until such exceptions are there, usually animalistic tendency, animalistic behavior means eating, mating, defending, and increasing the family life. This is what the animalistic tendency is. So that is where the discriminating, when we are situated on the bodily plane, then we will have this dualities. Further, he says that such people cannot understand about Paramatma. Not to speak of them, even those who have knowledge of the scriptures, those who have knowledge of the Vedas, even the demigods are completely, mesmerized, deluded by, with lack of understanding of Bhakti Yoga. Even they have no proper understanding of Bhakti Yoga. Further, Prahlad Maharaj says, just like the iron filings get attracted to the magnet, I have got the natural attraction towards Chakrapani Hari. It is not induced by someone, but it is something that is very, very natural in me. Nobody has taught me, but it is my heart that is, circulating or rotating, revolving around the lotus feet of Chakrapani. Because this is very natural, just like iron is attracted by the magnet. We will continue from verse number 15. Shri Narada Uvacha. संस्कृत पढ़े ना अपनी आम्ही तो संस्कृत स्कॉलर नाही.
श्रीनारद उवाच एतावद् ब्राह्मणयोक्तो वीर राम महामती तं सन्निभत्सस्य कुपितः सुदीनो राजसेवकः.
Maharaj is Sanskrit scholar, so if I read, he will find mistakes in me. It is smart to give it to him. श्री नारद कहिलेन ब्राह्मण गुरु ब्रुवेर निकट महापति प्रहलाद এই পর্যন্ত বলিয়া বিরত হইলেন. তাহাতে ক্রুদ্ধ হইয়া রাজসেবক দুঃখিত অন্তঃকরণে প্রহ্লাদকে তাড়ন মুখে বলিতে লাগিলেন. So when these two sons of the Brahmanas, Shukracharya, Shanda and Amarka, had inquired in this manner, Prahlad gave a reply that nobody has taught me. It is natural. I am inclined to Krishna automatically. And there he stopped. He did not say any further. Then, hearing this answer, not only were they disturbed, not only were Shanda and Amarka disturbed from within, but they were also angered. They were completely angered by hearing such a reply from Prahlad, and they were, using very harsh words. Prahlad was a small boy, but still they were chastising him severely. Rajas
to use belongs to means belongs to. Which use?
Belongs to. Belongs to mane.
Belong to mane use mane connecting word arki. Connecting phrase. Belong to mane আমি রাজা আমি পূজা এরকম বলতে
আমি পরে ইংরেজি কথা পরে হবে নাহলে এটা ডিস্টার্ব হয়ে যাবে. রাজসেবক অর্থাৎ গুরুপুত্র হইলেও তাহাদের নিজস্ব কোনো বুদ্ধি বা স্বাতন্ত্র্য নাই. রাজারই আজ্ঞাধীন সেবকের ন্যায় এই ভাব. ক্রোধপূর্বক তাহাকে ভর্ৎসনা করিলেন. So they are Rajasevaka, servants of the king. Now even though they are the two Brahmanas, they are servants of king. Usually the Brahmanas are supposed to be those who give knowledge to the king also. If they also consider themselves as subservient to the king, then it is finished. Entire kingdom will be ruined. The minister or the Brahmana who is called Rajaguru, He is not Rajasevak. Brahmana should be Rajguru. He should be the guru of the king, not servant. But here the word used is Rajasevakaha. They are the servants of the king. Means they have no choice other than to follow what the king has ordered. Because they sold themselves to the king. Means now when they become the servants of the king, they cannot apply their intelligence of whether I am doing right or wrong in the absolute plane. But what they will see is whether I am doing right or wrong according to the king or not, which is not a good position to be in for a Brahmana. Brahmanas are supposed to be the ones who should, put the king on line, not if he deviates, but not simply follow him. Krodhapurvak tahake bhartsana kurilen. Even though what Prahlad said is right, if you are in a platform of Atma, Prahlad said that a devotee or those who on whom the Supreme Lord is pleased, he will see everyone equally. He sees that everyone belongs to him. He does not discriminate between persons. And even if such a person sees on a bodily plane, yet he sees that everyone is coming from the five material elements. Everyone is a transformation of the five material elements, yet there is no difference. So, a devotee who is situated in Krishna consciousness, he will see everyone equally. These two servants of the king, that is Shanda and Amarka, they have become the servants of the king. Therefore, even though whatever Prahlad is telling is right, they have shunned all their intelligence, good intelligence, and now they are, chastising Prahlad for not obeying the orders of the king. Aniyatamare betram asmakam maya shankaraha kulangarasya durbuddhes chaturtho asyo adito damaha. Ore betranayan karo, oh please bring the stick. Ei Prahlad, Amadiger apayasher karan, this fellow is bringing disgrace to us. We are not teaching these subjects to him, but he is learning this elsewhere and he is bringing defame to us. Daitya kulangara kulangar durbuddhi Prahlader prati শাস্ত্রোক্ত সামাদি উপচার চতুষ্টয়ের মধ্যে শেষোক্ত বেত্র দ্বারা দৈহিক দণ্ডই শাস্ত্রবিহিত দণ্ড. So this Prahlad is durbuddhi. Durbuddhi means polluted intelligence. His intelligence has been polluted, and Daitya Kula is a disgrace. He is a, he is a black tar or a mark on the Daitya, the demoniac family. He is a shame in the dynasty of the demons. He is only bringing disgrace to the demoniac community and he is defaming us. His intelligence has been polluted. To such persons, there is only one way. Even though scriptures talk about 4 types of treatment, Sama, Dama, Bheda, Danda. These are as per the degree of one's, mischief or activity, this method to discipline is used. Sama means to plead, please do this. Sama means basically to tell the benefits of a thing. If you do this, you will get it. Please do this. That is the first way. Mother tells a child, do this, my dear son, you will be benefited. That is the first thing everyone should use, not directly stick. Okay, first you have to teach. Now, after giving the instruction also he is not hearing, then Dhamma. Dhamma means, okay, if you do this, I shall give you this in return. Okay, if you do this, if you study, then I'll give you chocolate in the evening. I'll buy Cadbury's for you and give you this. Like our Dhanishta gives always some sweets to the children. Because the children, they want to get something in return and they are delighted. So with that, greed, they will do something. Dhamma. Then third is Bheda. Bheda is to show discrimination. If you don't do this, you'll become that dirty fellow like this. So to discriminate from others. If you do this, then you will become this. If you don't do this, you will become like an animal. Bheda. The degree is increasing. And when these three methods does not work, the fourth is danda, punishment. You have told enough, you pleaded, you bribed, you try to show him the negativities of not doing, but in spite of that one is not hearing, danda, punishment. These Shanda and Amarka, they are telling that Prahlad is now fit only for punishment. The other three is not going to work on him now. Because they requested, we are going to give you this, please tell me who is giving this knowledge to you, where did you get this intelligence from, please tell me. They requested, your father will chastise you, they will beat you, please tell. If you don't tell now, your father will punish you. Then also he did not tell. Ultimately, okay, bring the stick. Prahlad needs only stick now. He is not going to, hear otherwise. Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Vetram prahar koribar danda vishesha. আয়শঙ্করঃ যেহেতু এই বালক আমাদের আখ্যাতির কারণ, অতএব এই দুর্বুদ্ধি কুলাঙ্গারের দমনের জন্য উপায় সকলের মধ্যে চতুর্থ উপায় যে দণ্ড, তাহাই শাস্ত্রে উচিত হইয়াছে, অর্থাৎ দণ্ডবিধান ভিন্ন আর উপায় নাই। সো there is no recourse other than to beat Prahlad now, to stop him from, deviating from the actual path. What is that? The political science, Rajaniti, the moral science, all these things are to be studied. That is Dharma, Artha, Kama. But he is not studying these scriptures, he is talking about bhakti. So in order to bring him back into the line, only punishment is the solution. There is no other way. Daiteya chandanavane jato ayam kantakadrumah yan mulon mula parashor vishnor nalaito arbhakah.
আমার বুঝতে পারছি পোষণ কাজ সেরে আসি।
আচ্ছা,
তখন চলবে এটা
9টা পর্যন্ত।
ছোটের কাজ সেরে ফিরে আসবো।
ঠিক আছে,
এটা ভালো লাগে আপনার এই ক্লাসটা।
দৈত্য বংশরূপ চন্দনবনে এই প্রহ্লাদ কণ্টক বৃক্ষ রূপে জন্মগ্রহণ করিয়াছে। In this dynasty of demons, or in the demoniac family, which is compared to a forest of sandalwood trees. The demoniac family is compared to a forest of sandalwood trees. In this forest of sandalwood trees, there is a thorny tree like Prahlad that is born. Because previously it's already told, they are Rajasevaka, they are servants of the king. They are not king, they are not gurus of king. They are the servants of the king. So they are telling that the demoniac family, Hiranyakashipu's family, is like a fragrant sandalwood tree. or a forest of sandalwood trees, and in which Prahlad, who has taken birth, is like a thorn, tree of thorns. से दैत्यवनच्छेदने कुंठार स्थानीय विष्णुर सहकारी कुठारेर संश्लिष्ट दंड सदृश. So this Prahlad is like a, you have seen an axe that is cut to chop the trees. In the axe there is a stick that is put. Axe has a stick in it, right? So that stick is also made out of a tree. So that axe is Vishnu. Vishnu wants to cut this tree of sandalwood trees in the forest, and he is using the Prahlad as the stick to support the axe. You understand, right? In the axe there is a stick. That stick is Prahlad and the axe is Vishnu. So Vishnu wants to use this stick in the form of Prahlad to chop the trees of demons. Shri Vishnachakati Thakur writes in the commentary, दानव कुल रूप चंदन बने ए एकटी कंटक वृक्ष जन्म ग्रहण करियाछे. This tree with the thorns has taken birth in the family of demons, which is compared to sandalwood forest. এই বালক कंटक वृक्षटी चंदनवन उन्मूलित करिवार निमित्त विष्णुर कुठारेर दंड स्वरूप हइयाछे. He has become the stick to support the axe of Vishnu, which is used to chop the trees of the sandalwood forest. Or Vishnu has taken the vow to kill the entire dynasty, entire demons, for which he is using Prahlad as his ploy. इति तम विविधोपायैर् भीषयं स्तर्जनादिभिः प्रह्लादं ग्राहयामास त्रिविर्गस्योपपादनम्. प्रह्लादेर गुरु प्रह्लाद के तिरस्कार और तर्जन विविधोपाय द्वारा भय देखाइया पुनराय धर्म अर्थ काम ए त्रिवर्ग प्रतिपादक शास्त्र अध्ययन कराइलेन. So the gurus of Prahlad, that is Shanda and Amarka, thus chastised, threatened, warned Prahlad, and they had shown various threats to him, and told that if you don't study these subjects, you are going to be beaten very, very badly. So he was taught about dharma, artha and kama. Ordinarily, the scriptures talk about dharma, artha, kama and moksha. These are the four subjects: religiosity, sense gratification, economic development and liberation. These are the four subject matters that are talked about in the scriptures. So mukti, of course, these demons, they don't want. So they taught the subjects of religiosity, economic development and sense gratification to Prahlad by various threats, warnings, and in this manner they taught him these subjects. Tata enam gurur gyatva gyata gyeya chatushtayam दैतेन्द्रम दर्शयामास मात्रमृष्टम अलंकृतम. किछु काल परे गुरु जखन बुझलेन जे प्रह्लाद साम दानादि राजनीति चतुष्टय ज्ञात हइयाछेन, तखन प्रह्लादेर मातार द्वारा ताहाके उद्वर्तन योग स्नान ओ अलंकार आदि धारण कराइया दैत्यपतिर निकट लइया गेलन. In this manner, the teachers of Prahlad taught these subjects about dharma, artha, and kama, and they saw that Prahlad had now become expert in these subject matters. In political sciences and in other subjects, he is very smart. He is a very quick learner. They saw that he has now become expert in all these subject matters. বলো
বলছে আজকে তো মাছ বইতে দেবে না বলছে ওই যে এখান দিয়ে জল নিয়ে
আমি আসছি একটু পরে আসছি ও ভিতরে কাজটা করো আগে তখন প্রহ্লাদের মাতার দ্বারা তাহাকে ঊর্ধ্বতন যোগে স্নান ও অলঙ্কার আদি ধারণ করাইয়া they took him to the mother of Prahlad, that is Kayadu, and mother bathed Prahlad nicely, and she decorated Prahlad with beautiful cloths and various ornaments. And now Shanda and Amarka took Prahlad in front of the king Hiranyakashipu. ज्ञात ज्ञेय चतुष्टयम साम दाम दान भेद ओ दंड ज्ञातव्य चारिटी বিষয়ই প্রহ্লাদের পরিজ্ঞাত হইয়াছে ইহা যখন গুরুগণ বুঝলেন তখন একদিন তাহাকে দৈত্যপদের নিকট লইয়া গেলেন when he saw that the four subject matters in the political subject, so political science, that is sama dama bheda danda, when these four subjects have been nicely learned by Prahlad, they understood that king now will be pleased by seeing the study of Prahlad, and Prahlad has also become, because we threatened him, we warned him, he is now learning the subjects more seriously. Now he has become expert, we shall take him to king now. So thinking like this, they brought to Mother Kayadu. Mother Kayadu bathed him, and they mother decorated him with beautiful cloths and ornaments. And now Shanda and Amarka brought Prahlad to King Hiranyakashipu. Padayo patitam balam pratinandyashishasuraha परिष्व्यज्य चिरः दोर्भ्याम परमामपि निर्वृतिम हिरण्यकशिपु स्वीय चरणे पतित पुत्र के नित्य आशीर्वादे अभिनंदन करिया दुई बाहु द्वारा प्रहलाद के आलिंगन पूर्वक परमानंद अनुभव करिलेन. Now Prahlad came in front of Hiranyakashipu and he offered obeisances to the father. And Hiranyakashipu saw his son offering obeisance to him, and he blessed him profusely. And he had extended both of his arms. My dear son, please come. He had brought son Prahlad very close to him. He embraced him, and he was feeling great bliss by embracing Prahlad. Because now Prahlad is so nicely, he has offered prayers to mother, he had offered obeisance to mother, to the father, and he was very, very pleased by seeing, Prahlad being so respectful to the elders. Aropyankam avagraya मूर्धन्य शुक्लाम्बुभिः आसिंचन वक्त्राम इदमाह युधिष्ठिरः. हे युधिष्ठिर, तदनंतर दैत्यपति हिरण्यकशिपु प्रहलाद के स्वीय क्रोड़े उठाइया शिरचुंबन पूर्वक अश्रुजले ताहाके अभिषिक्त करिया प्रसन्न वदने एरूप जिज्ञासा करिलो. Narada is continuing to Yudhishthir Maharaj, my dear Yudhishthir. After that, Hiranyakashipu, who is the king of all the demons, lifted him and placed him on his lap, and he kissed on the head of Prahlad. He was, drenching him with the tears, because Hiranyakashipu saw his son has come back from the Gurukul after so many days, and he has learnt lot of respect to the seniors, And of course, he is like, the child is always lovable to the father and the mother. So he took him on his lap, he kissed him, and he drenched him with tears. And thus he inquired from Prahlad. Hiranyakashipu vacha Prahladanucyatam tata swadhitam kinchid uttamam काले नैतावतायुष्मन् यद शिक्षद गुरोर भवान Hiranyakashipu kahilo. So he was very affectionately, very lovingly, he was asking Prahlad, Hey Prahlad, my dear son Prahlad, Hey Tato, oh dear, Hey Ayushman, oh long-lived one, এতকাল যাবৎ গুরুর নিকট হইতে তুমি যাহা শিখিয়াছ তন্মধ্যে ভালো কথা কিছু বলো। So now very affectionately, very lovingly, he is asking Prahlad, my dear son, may you live long. My dear, whatever you have learned from your teachers so far, among that, what you think is the best, what you have learnt the best, please tell that.
Best sikha ki teaching.
Yes, whatever you learned the best, you tell that.
Best learn.
Previously, he told, he did not give a big scope, he gave a big scope that whatever you think is the best, you speak. But this time he has limited. Of whatever you learned from your gurus, whatever that which you have learnt the best, means that subject which is nice for you according to maybe political science, maybe moral science, maybe some other thing that you have learned which is more of your liking, please tell. But among what your teachers have taught you. Shla Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Swadhitam sushtu bhave jaha adhyan kuriyacho jaha दंश जहा संशयादि रहित अनुकूलो एवं जहा गुरुर निकट होइते अधीत होइया छो. Whatever you have learnt nicely and that is without any doubt, means in which you have no doubts. Okay, like sometimes the child starts very nicely but in between he gets stuck because he not able to, he has no he clearly memorize what has been learned. So which is free from doubts, which you have learned so nicely, and that which is your favorite, not like I'm not giving you any topic, that which is your favorite, and jaha guru nikat, but that which you learn from gurus, that which you learn from your gurus, which you have learned nicely, which you like, and which is free from doubts for you, please tell that. এখানে হিরণ্যকশিপুর মতে গুরু বলিতে শুক্রাচার্যের পুত্রদ্বয়ের নিকট হইতে. So here according to Hiranyakashipu, when he said Guru, please speak what you learned from your Guru, according to him it is Shanda and Amarka. আর প্রহ্লাদের মতে গুরু শ্রী নারদের নিকট হইতে যাহা শিক্ষা করিয়াছ, এই অর্থ. And now according to Prahlad, whatever he has learned from Narada, please tell that. Because Guru according to Hiranyakashipu is Shanda and Amarka, because he has been learning from Shanda and Amarka. But Prahlad had never liking to what Shanda and Amarka told. He never considered them as his Guru. He considered Narada as his Guru, because Paramartha Guru. And these are materialistic gurus who don't know where their own welfare lies. Therefore, according to Hiranyakashipu, Guru means Shanda and Amarka. According to Prahlad, Guru means Narada. So, therefore, Prahlad gave a reply of what he learned from his Guru, Narada only. Shri Prahlad Uvacha. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishno Smaranam Padasevanam अर्चनम वंदनम दास्यम साख्यमात्मनिवेदनम इति पुंसार्पिता विष्णो भक्तिश्चे नवलक्षण क्रियते भगवत्यद्धा तन्मने अधीतम उत्तमम. Now, what is Prahlad telling? Shri Prahlad kahilen, Vishnur नाम रूप गुण परिकर लीलादि श्रवण ताहार तत् तत् कीर्तन ताहार तत् तत् स्मरण ताहार पाद पद्म सेवन षोडश उपचार द्वारा ताहार पूजन ताहार दास्य तत्सह सख्य भाव स्थापन एवं ताहाते आत्मनिवेदन अर्थात काय मनोवाक्य समर्पण ए नयटी भक्तिर लक्षण. Prahlad is telling fearlessly, without any fear. Even Shanda and Amarka feared Hiranyakashipu. The entire world feared Hiranyakashipu. And Narad has told, out of fear of Hiranyakashipu, even I and other, rishis and munis had to chant the name of Hiranyakashipu, had to stop chanting Lord Vishnu's names. To such deadly, ferocious Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad is standing fearlessly and he is giving this reply. Vishnur Nama Rupa Guna Parikar Leela Shravan. Hearing about the name, about the form, the qualities and the associates and pastimes of Krishna. Shravana, hearing, what you should hear? The name, form, qualities, pastimes and associates of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. This one should hear. Tat Tat Kirtan. And one should sing whatever one has heard about the name, form, qualities, pastimes and associates of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Tat Tat Smaran. And one has to remember these 5. Hearing, speaking and remembering about the name, form, qualities, pastimes and associates. Serving the lotus feet of Hari by various paraphernalia, 16 kinds of paraphernalia, offering archana or worshipping the Lord, becoming his servant, to have friendship with him or friendly loving mood with Vishnu, and Atmanivedan, full surrender, complete surrender. These are the 9 limbs of devotion. Full surrender means, total surrender means mind, words and body. By total surrender means that completely surrendering oneself to the Supreme Lord. These are the 9 symptoms of devotion. जे व्यक्ति विष्णुते पूर्वे ही समर्पण पूर्वक परे এই নববিধা ভক্তির সাক্ষাৎ অনুষ্ঠান করেন, আমার মতে তিনি উত্তম অধ্যয়ন বা শিক্ষা করিয়াছেন. So a person who by submitting completely to Vishnu follows these 9 limbs of devotion, according to me, that person is the best learned person. According to me, that is the best education, and according to me, that person's learning is the best learning. Prahlad has replied this to Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu asked, what is the best that you learned from your gurus? And I consider that learning to be best where there is complete submission to Supreme Lord and performance of the 9 limbs of devotion.
9 limbs of devotion.
Okay. So we will hear Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's purport tomorrow. We will stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaur Hari ki jai. परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. नित्य लीला प्रविष्टो विष्णुपाद प्रणोंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्तिदयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय. श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय. श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। सपरिकर श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद, श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जीव की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। जय श्री श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय पूज्यपाद दंडी स्वामी भक्ति गोपानंद बन महाराज की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय।
अभयानंद
ओ अभयानंद, अभयानंद बन महाराज की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।
माता जी